Hey there, ho there, hi there! It's time for some Pokemon Sword and Shield news! It's that time of the year where we get constant Pokemon Sword and Shield news, or constant Pokemon news, because we got some news with the anime coming up later today. We got some brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield gameplay right now, and the CoroCoro scans of Pokemon Sword and Shield. What does it show? It shows how big and massive the walled area is, and well, the gameplay footage we'll be looking at in just a second here actually shows off the new town. I'm the Youngster Jake, aka the Victory Master himself. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Sword and Shield news. Today we'll be looking at well, let's jump into the first trailer here, shall we? Look at that! I have to say, if you're still on the hate wagon right now of I don't want to get Pokemon Sword and Shield because the game looks ugly. How is this ugly? How? Look at this. We got flawless Wooloo over there. Just look at these buildings, man. We finally have a 3D Pokemon game, and it's looking gorgeous as ever. We're nice, just casually strolling. I believe that's probably what we're seeing right there, actually. Is probably the Pokemon Lab, where we get our first starter Pokemon, because this is the first town, and that looks like a lab, at least in my opinion, it looks like a lab. We can see a Wooloo right there, which is awesome. We're gonna see some Pokemon right off the bat. So, usually the Pokemon you see right in the beginning of the town is the Pokemon you'll be able to counter on the route itself. So I'm really happy to see Wooloo because I want to start off with Wooloo very early in the game. That, I believe, is the Pokemon Center / boutique. No, I think boutiques just separately, but it sounds like a little bag right there as you saw earlier. Is that a produce market? It looks like you can buy produce there. Which is nice. You can buy some bananas, alright. Get that potassium up. What else? Some more Wooloo over there. Alright. I'm very jealous these guys are able to play the game earlier than we are. However, it's almost there. We got like 9 more. We got like 19 more days here. It's almost time over for Pokemon Sword and Shield to come out, so we'll get there soon enough. Okay, soon enough we'll get there. Honestly, the music of this game, however, it brings a different vibe to the games, that's for sure. It's not tropical, it's just nice and, nice and relaxing, actually. I like the music. Look at that, you guys see that? He actually, used his, you could see his knees and stuff moving when he went down the stairs there. If that is crappy animation, then I don't really know what is proper animation when it comes to these games, but hey, that's that. That is actually really cool. Some cool gameplay right there we saw of the first town. I want to go back, however, and just kind of, I want to look at, I'll look at this, the Pokemon Center here. So, I think that looks like the new Pokemon Center. My question is the Pokemon Centers and Pokemarts in this game combined? Because I see in the bottom left corner there's a little bag with a blue symbol around it. So, or a white bag with like a blue medieval little thing hanging down there, which is that a Pokemart? I'm assuming so, right? In this game, I'm assuming the Pokemart will be in the same building as the Pokemon Center will be. However, the reason why I want to point this out is not because we want to talk about Pokemarts here, kind of, but not really. That's not the main reason here. The main reason is, look at the detail on this, right? Look at the detail in the Pokemon Center here. They even have little designs on the top with little swirlies to make it look like, well, a more old-fashioned type building. If you go look at the Game Informer interview themselves, where they did an interview with Masuda and Mr. Omori and James Turner, you'll see that the direction behind Pokemon Sword and Shield was very UK-based, and James Turner actually wanted to emphasize on all the little small details when it comes to the games. Because I guess in Europe, most people there don't really notice all the nice little things around them. They always complain about the weather and stuff, which I get. It rains a lot at the time in the UK. So, but I'm really happy that he actually went out of his way and made that a priority in the games, because that's what Pokemon was, right? Pokemon used to be games where so much detail went into the games, and they still are. And I'm glad that James Turner took the power in himself, that he got invested by GameFreak, and is like, hey, we gotta make these games look beautiful. And well, that's James Turner right there. And honestly, I'm really happy how he did the designs and stuff. And actually, if you look at the interviews again with James Turner, you'll see that he really wanted to make these signs look like they were back from the medieval times, right? How you would have stuff hanging down, or if you look at the signs of the game, they're like a woody-ish type sign that you see in the Game of Thrones, pretty much. Which yeah, it's really interesting actually. Is there anything else in this trailer that we noticed? This right here, the produce market. Okay, the produce market here. Why is there a produce market in the game? Are we able to buy the produce? Is there better? No, I guess we could just have it right there. So this to me looks like a produce market. In the bottom left corner there, right beside the sign with like the red swirls there, red circles. That looks like they're bananas. It really does look like bananas. And beside that, it looks like they're apples, essentially. Is that apples? I don't know. This looks like a produce market, however, which is weird because we've never really had that in Pokemon games. Yeah, we got the Moo Milks, and we got, like, I don't think we got mushrooms in the game. Actually, yeah, we do. We got the tiny mushrooms and those things. So I guess we saw this coming. Now I think about it, because we got the Moo Milks, we got the mushrooms, we have the Poffins. I guess that we saw this coming, but hey, how will this be used in the game? Is a produce market just gonna sell us berries and stuff like that? Because if that's so, if we finally have like a berry store instead of going to pick them ourselves, that would be incredible. I would be more than willing to pay some money on berries, because I feel like there's so many berries that have been lost throughout the series. I know there's some berries you can't obtain in Heart Gold. You can only obtain in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. There's some berries you can only obtain in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. We just could never like get into other games. It should be pretty cool to see something like that. But regardless, this looks like a produce market where we probably will only end up buying bananas and stuff like that, because I know in this game you're actually able to make some food, well, like red curry and stuff, right? You can make red curry. So I'm guessing that's what this is for, is to help you with your cooking recipes and, the curry you're going to be cooking later on, right? Now, this building at the end, this is the boutique. So that's awesome. You're actually able to buy some stuff or go to the boutique at the very, very first part of the game to customize your trainer, which is... I like that. I don't believe they did that in Pokemon X and Y when we first got character customization. I don't think we got that until Lumio City. So it's very, very cool to see that way. Hey, the first town actually already has a boutique. So that may mean that we already will have a wallet full of cash when we start this game. Which if we do, that'll be pretty awesome actually. If we got a nice fat wallet with some cash in it. So we can go splurge at the boutique and buy some nice Grookey Gang clothing, you know? The last bit I want to show you actually is the very end of the town, and I believe that once you go down these stairs, you're probably still in the town itself. But I want to put you guys to this. Now, why, you may ask? Well, when he goes down these stairs, not the cool animation of him actually walking down them. No. It's him walking across this bridge. Or this new area, per se. There's no loading screen. If you don't know, back when we got Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and those games on the DS and 3DS, when we went to a new area, well, there'd be a loading area screen, and I'm sure you all know because it's the only games we're able to play right now. And I think there's in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee as well, where there's loading areas. So that's cool. There's hopefully most loading areas are removed from the game, which if it is, props to them. That's honestly a lifesaver right there, and that's probably why they implemented the auto-saving feature in the game, so that way you can have that in case something happens, because, well, there's no more loading area per se, and you just kind of go into the next area, and you're like, whoa, this is a new area, how do I get here, right? That's all for this trailer, however, that I want to break down, or footage I should say, because it's not really in a trailer, it's just the Secret Club footage. Now for the last final news, which is the CoroCoro scans, I promise you guys. You'll see, we got this one right here, and you're probably wondering, Jake, how is this interesting? How? Well, this one right here you're looking at is actually a guidebook for Pokemon Sword and Shield in Japan that's coming out pretty soon here. It's called the Fastest Guidebook, which, I'm guessing it'll break everything down for you very quickly and easily for Pokemon Sword and Shield. But that's not really what I'm here for right now, right? Like, if I want a guidebook, I'll just buy the English one, which comes out, I think, on November 22nd. But we're here for this. If you look in the very, very bottom left corner, you'll see a map of some sort, right? Let's zoom into that map, shall we? That's the wild area! What? So the wild area is way bigger than we anticipated for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and honestly, I'm more than okay with that. I've always wanted an area like this in Pokemon games, and if this is how big it is, and well, then be it. I'm all for this. Thank you, GameFreak. Thank you so much for having a big area for us in Pokemon games, because that's huge. I actually may have to pick up a guidebook just to figure out how to get to the wild area here, because look at that. You got some ponds in there, more ponds, and over there ponds, the desert area, which we saw earlier. I think you can get like Corviknight in there. Some more ponds over there. This is massive, and that's the wild area, like pretty much just compressed, right? So just imagine how big this thing's in game. It's massive. It's just, I don't even know what else to say to this, honestly. Like this is a dream come true. Pokemon Sword and Shield, in my opinion, most likely will be the best Pokemon games to date, because they're throwing everything out the window here with traditional Pokemon games, right? So this is gonna be awesome. I thought I would show you guys this. I'm very excited for Pokemon Sword and Shield. These games are gonna be a blast, that's for sure. Anyways, always thank you so much for watching. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch me talk about some Pokemon news. Yeah, just thanks for checking out the video. Until next time, peace out. See you guys then. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye now.